Liberty wins it again, 67-65 over UTEP. We're now joined by the head coach, Ritchie McKay. Congratulations, Coach, on the win. Gutty performance, especially down the stretch. How'd you guys get it done here tonight?
Thanks, AY. Yeah, really, really tough environment. I told our guys in the locker room, really proud of the way they handled the mental exhaustion that I think we experienced a little bit. You know, it's a long trip. And Shiloh goes down in maybe a little bit of an unjust deal, and you finish that game, you lose a tough one in overtime. Couldn't practice so much because of the amount of minutes the starters and a couple others played. So to pull this one out, yeah, I think it was a really good win for us.
Take us through the last couple of the seconds there. A couple of times you're up 3, you foul, and we're seeing a lot of teams do that now in basketball. And that final play, you're up by 2, and Ben Sutherland knocks that final ball away to win the game.
Yeah, Ben, hats off to him. He didn't play much in the game and got his hand on that ball, and that was critical. You know, if you told me, hey, you got Matheny, Peebles, and Rode at the line in the last 25 seconds to seal the win, I told you, okay, game over. So that was a little uncharacteristic, but again, our guys they're beat, they're exhausted. They play a lot of minutes, and so we found a way. You know, there's such a fine line between winning and losing, and we're on the right side of it this time. We've been on the right side of it in years past, and our team is still growing. We're still learning, you know, how to execute down the stretch and how much the little things matter. And again, this was a good deposit.
Liberty wins 67-65 at UTEP. We're joined by head coach Ritchie McKay. Coach, we have some media back home on the call here today. Go ahead, guys.
Coach, you guys lost your first 4 road conference games, and UTEP kind of made a run there. It goes up by a few points and held on to the lead till about 5 or 6 minutes left. But then your guys came right back with a 9-0 run to regain the lead for good. How pleased are you with them of, you know, just mentally staying in it when it could have been easy to kind of fold right there?
Yeah, John, I think that's a great point. I think, you know, it's a little bit of Murphy's Law. Like, if it can go wrong, it will. And we held together. Guys made a couple of big plays. You know, Zach Cleveland put so much pressure on the defense. And, you know, Kyle Rode is, you know, his contribution to our program over his 5 years have been immense. And so he goes 0 for 7, 0 for 4, and 1 point. Like that's very unlike Kyle Rode. So given the circumstances and this box score not looking like it usually does, again, I thought Zach, Caden, Colin made some really big plays, and Brody made some really big plays down the stretch.
Coach, one of the interesting parts, you mentioned being mentally exhausted, but yet you guys seem to have the presence of mind multiple times to tap around the ball, to keep loose balls alive, and to keep fighting for those. How much does that say about the character of your team to be locked in doing the little things?
Yeah, Eddie, I never questioned the character of this group. It's immense. I do think it played a factor in the game. Mind you now, fellas, UTEP doesn't just lead Conference USA in turnovers. They lead the nation. Like, they turn people over and over and over again. And we were 5 more or 4 more than our average. But I think, and especially at home, like, I think being able to do that in this building was a sign of that mental toughness.
Is there some value of getting that hurdle off the back of getting a road win in Conference USA play?
Eddie, any win has some value to it. So, yeah, I think the more you do it, the more people draw attention to it. But I think the teams in this league, I want to say Conference USA has the best home record of any conference in conference play. So it's our lot. You know, we never played before in a league that has this configuration of teams. We haven't experienced that. So we're learning too. We're learning the venues. We're learning the way, the style of officiating. We're learning it all. So yeah, very, very pleased that we were able to get a win against a really good team, well coached, in a tough venue.
Caden with his Liberty career high of 21 tonight. How special was he, and how crucial was each of those points for him tonight?
Yeah, I think he wanted to stop at 21 because he would have told me Caden Matheny would miss 2 free throws. I would have said, you're crazy. And that's the only thing he'll be focused on right now. Like, I missed 2. I could have sealed it. But he's special. Caden's a special player, and he does everything we ask and more. And he does it on both ends, guys. He's not just an offensive player. So I think his injection is of confidence, of joy, of gratitude. I think it permeates throughout our program. All right, thanks, guys.